Welcome back to River City Live. All this week, we'll be highlighting visual artists that call the River City home. Right now, we're introducing you to Christie Chandler, a mom of 3 who's using her art to bring people closer to realizing their dreams. Take a look.
Hi, my name is Christie Chandler. I'm an artist and founder of Arts Evolution. I actually found art a little bit later in life, when I was in my early 30s, after my 3rd child had been born. I was constantly moving and raising kids and doing what mothers do, and felt a calling to take an art class. And at the time we were living in Paris, so I took my first art class in Paris at Parsons School of Art and was hooked from that point on. And later on we moved to London and I was able to go to school there, and just from that point on, it's been all about art and really about creativity. I think the work tends to be pretty vibrant as far as the color choices are concerned, but also I love to work in pattern and layers. So you're going to see a lot of imagery stacked on top of each other. So what I like about that is that there's something new every time you look into it and you look closely at it. You'll see more and more detail or something a little bit different than you saw the time before. Most of my work combines nature and geometry. I'm really investigating this idea of how technology puts a grid over everything and kind of shapes our idea of what reality is. And what I love about painting is that I'm using my hands, and it's not digital. It's all done by hand. So when I'm thinking about ideas for the work and how to represent this split in my mind that's happening between nature as it is and nature as we create it through technology, through television, through imagery, I like to look at that, how human interference in technology actually shapes our view of nature and everything around us and forms this idea of reality that we have. For this show, it's a group show with Dustin, Elena, and Hiromi. And basically, we are creating work that talks about pattern. Most of us use pattern in our work. And for this piece here is actually it's going to be a collaboration between all 4 artists. So I've started the first layer here, and then Dustin and the others will add their layers. And hopefully we're gonna come up with a really interesting piece. Art for me has been a teacher, because I grew up, great family life, and I was all about making the grades, performing, getting into the good college, getting that great first job. And art for me really has taught me to undo a lot of that and just learn to let go and tap into a creative way of thinking versus an outcome-based way of thinking. So for me, making art has really helped me change the way that I think and the way that I look at success and failure. And it's really helped me open up as a person. So for me, yes, I enjoy the expression and the end result that happens, but really art is so much more to me than that. It really is about learning to express myself to the fullest and letting go of inhibitions and really trying to tap into my true self and how I express myself authentically. My passion really is helping people find their own voice, because I know what it feels like not to feel like you have a voice, how to, living a kind of constricted life, and then all of a sudden allowing this freedom. It's a huge change in perspective.
Wow, and I just asked our producer, Abby, how long it takes her to complete those paintings, and she said months and months on one of them, so that's not surprising. If you want more information, go to rivercitylivetv.com.